Hi guys, welcome back to DIY with me. I'm so happy you're here. I'm Melissa and I've been hosting this show for a while now and also doing chats on the log cabin and other things. But today, my whole point behind hosting the DIY show is creating crafts that are simple and easy to make. Number one, and number two is something that you can make with your kids if you have kids, or alternative to what you're making that your kids can making. And number three, my whole brand, I built my blog, Adventures of Frugal Mom. So my whole brand is about being frugal. And I'm not going to push on you anything that it's going to be high end that you're going to have to buy unless you want to buy. I'm just basically creating a craft for something that we already have in stock or I already have on hand. Today we're using our clothespins again. We're using our little white clothespins that I got. They're a little bit smaller than the regular clothespin, but I'm using this because number one, I don't have to paint it. So that cuts down on time. They are a little bit more expensive, but I think these were like $1.49, $2.49 something at Joann's when I bought them last week. So they're not that expensive, not that much more expensive. But if you just have regular clothespins, you can paint them white and leave them like that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my husband this weekend, or I'm going to actually pull some out this weekend and go ahead and spray paint some of them white so that I have the bigger ones to use for crafts. But this one is super easy. You're going to actually work this way with the clothespin. The only reason why I say to work with the bigger ones for this particular craft is because of where you're going to be placing items at. That's the only reason why I say work with bigger ones. Now, what you're going to need is a clothespin, and I have my little white one, so mine's going to be a mini bunny. You're going to need some kind of ribbon. It doesn't have to be huge. I'm going to actually pull out this rickrack ribbon that I have that's really pretty. You're going to need a paint pen or Sharpie, or however you want, to actually put in for the ears, for the coloring in the color of the ears. You're also going to need a regular Sharpie just to draw some facial expressions, and a pom-pom. Now this pom-pom is going to be way too big for this particular craft. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my scissors, and you're going to need scissors now, and I'm just going to cut part of it off so that I have just a part of a pom-pom. So I can use that and not have to use everything else. So I'm going to remove myself so you guys can see everything that we're doing. So the first things first is, like I said, we have our bunny. Now I don't know if this is going to work. It will work. I'll make it work. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come back with my paint pen, and I'm going to see if I've already primed it. Most of the time when you get a paint pen, it's going to be white. And what you just do, you shake it, and then you just press it down like that until the tip becomes totally transparent. So I'm just going to eyeball this, and I'm just going to go in the center and just kind of draw a line down for the bunny's ears. That's the inside of his ears. That's all I did was draw 2 lines. Like I said, if you don't have a paint pen, but you have Sharpies, you can do the Sharpies as well. Next thing I'm going to do is, I don't particularly like how I cut that. That's why I always keep handy dandy. I really like that pink, but I don't think I have that bigger pink in that color. Go ahead, and I'm just going to cut part of it off again because I didn't like how little it was. I think that works. Okay. So next thing you're going to do is you're going to come down here. You know what I think I did? Guys, I did it backwards. So it's supposed to be this way and not the other way. So see, it helps when you look at stuff. So that's okay. We can make a bunny on the back end, dude. So I'm going to come back through and do the same exact thing. And I'm just going to draw the ears on, just like we did before. If you want to cover all up, that's fine. Then you're going to come, and your hot glue gun is the only thing you're going to need for this. Right here is a hot glue gun. Come here right in the center, and you're just going to take your little pom-pom, which I like this one better. It's a little bit more substantial. If you don't have a pom-pom, a button will work, and I think a button might work better for us. So I have my buttons right here. And this button just happened to be a flower button, which I think it's going to be kind of big. So I'm just going to take that button off. I'm going to look for a smaller one. Here's a teeny tiny pink one. You can do a pink one, a red one, whatever color you happen to like, happen to grab. I'm just going to come back and add that in right here. So you're going to add the button on. So you're not going to actually be able to add whiskers on this one because it's a smaller clothespin. But then you're going to come back with your black Sharpie, or you can use your regular black Sharpie, the big thick ones, but I don't think I have that one on my desk. And you're just going to come right above the button and draw some eyes, and may be able to get a few whiskers out of him because it's so big. I'm not sure how we can, but I did get a couple whiskers out. See, ain't he cute? And then you're just going to take your little piece of ribbon, which, remember, my tip is to use tape to cover your ribbon. I'm going to cut a bigger piece, even though I know it's going to be smaller, because it's hard for me to do big pieces. I mean, small pieces. It's hard for me to tie. And you're just going to come and loop them like this, and then put one in for the other. And that's all you're going to do. And then you can come back, and if you don't want to cut it and you want to just make it through that, you actually possibly can do that and then cut it off. I'm going to cut right here. Don't worry, we're going to use this for something else. So, and then you're going to come back and right underneath the nose, it's kind of big. So let's just see if we can make it a little bit smaller. All you're doing is pulling it down, pulling the pieces down to make it smaller. And then you're just going to cut off right here and cut off right here. And then I did pink because I like pink. You can actually, if you want, you can go ahead and get some pre-made bows, but I just felt like this pink was better. It's a little bit of bow tie. There you have it, guys. A little bunny clip. Like I said, the bigger one you're going to be able to open and clip. But you would clip on a little Easter basket. You can clip and make it into an air freshener, which I think I've told you another DIY for that coming up soon. And I'll add it to it once it comes up, as well as for your chip bag. I'm really bad about jelly beans, so he's going on my jelly beans. There you go. He's on my jelly beans now. Until next time, guys, this is a cute little DIY involving a clothespin. I'm trying to forget him. A clothespin, buttons. I didn't end up using the pom-poms. Ribbon, some little bit of hot glue, a paint pen or a Sharpie, and a black Sharpie. There you go. Quick and easy and fun DIY. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Share, because I think it's important that everybody share. And until next time, bye.